Hey there. Today I'm going to be playing through Mouthwashing. I've been intentionally avoiding anything online that might, spoil me or really tell me anything about what this game is about, because honestly I have very little clue. Let me just make sure everything's working here. Yeah, okay, that looks good. It's interesting that it pauses on Alt Tab. Was not expecting that. Alright. Mouthwashing. Everything looks fine to me. Check the options real quick. Head bob, show subtitles, yes please. Cool. New game. I've seen this guy right here. We've got him laying down here on this. He's got an IV drip over here. And some sort of sunset over there. So I thought it was just gonna basically cut into that screen being the opening. That would have been interesting. Pony Express long haul space freighter Tulpar. So that's probably the name of the ship. Only a crew of 5. Planned shipment duration 382 days. Over a year, which is kind of crazy. Elapsed. So we're not even halfway through the planned shipment. I hope this hurts. Huh? Pony Express long haul space freighter. So this is obviously a great distance that we're traveling. And supposedly it's express. You know? Have you ever waited a year for... Oh, hello. Have you ever waited a year for a delivery? I don't think 0 days before it crashed. Is that what that just said? An orbital body has been detected. 21 AU ahead of the vessel. AU, it's probably some sort of unit. Please make a manual correction 1.4 degrees leftward to avoid impact with unknown mass. Got a nice button here. I see. It's almost like point and click like. I don't know if that's right. Can I steer leftward? No. Got a cool button. I need a key for that. Can I click anything else here? No. It said steer leftward, but I guess I'm steering rightward. Extreme warning. Direct collision course with orbital body 1.9 astronomical units away. I'm assuming that's what that is. Engaging autopilot to recorrect vessel. Advise crew to take up emergency positions. 4,000 credits docked from the crew pay package for failure of navigational staff. Okay, it's giving me a right click, so let's see. Get up from the chair. Sensitivity's kind of low, but yeah, it's fine. There's nothing else to be done. Utility. A length of nylon rope. Keep clear, do not block. Some sort of generator. Find Anya's employee card. Anya. I like the art style for the portrait there. Anya. No semi something. Can't quite tell. It's got a chip there for a reader. Employee card Anya. Sure is. Pony Express protection kit. Used only in case of emergency. Captain access only. Code scanner required. Emergency generator. Yeah, that's what I thought. Got a nice little cup thing. There's a key. Emergency key. I don't know if I need that. Is a flashlight? I'm sure I'll need that later. Okay, I thought that was clicking on the tape. Yes, I can close this. Sensitivity is a little low. I'm gonna raise that real quick. Just a smidge. That's a little better. Maybe a hair lower. Yeah, that's fine. Can't let anyone in. Alright, what's going on here? It seems like... Oh, okay. Seems like maybe I'm causing this accident for some reason. Perhaps this is a look at what happens at the end of the game. It's locked. Tab. Captain only emergency cockpit console override key. Use the emergency key. That is quite a key. Do I press this? Also, man, 1.9 astronomical units away. Pretty far, huh? Disengage autopilot. I don't think I like that. Crash imminent. Okay. No, can't steer anymore. Door's open for some reason. Pole says rise and shine. Don't be down. Yeah, those are both good things. Oh, don't be daft. Lend a hand. Giddy up, galaxy. Sounds pretty good. I'll give it out. So I've just set us on course to collide with something. It doesn't seem like I'm concerned, and I haven't seen any of the other crew members. I can look. Almost getting PT vibes. Weird. Can't open that. I guess I'll go back. Did I miss something? Oh, hey there. Weird. Well. Oh. Looks like the ship is a little worse for wear, but that's alright. You know, nothing wrong with that. Hello. You get a little bump on your head there. But you're also, yeah, you got multiple limbs and stuff. What is going on here? Whoever I'm playing as, they've definitely lost it. Well, that much was obvious once they decided to, crash the ship and all that. There's a lot of posters that I'm not feeling too particularly motivated about. Oh, hey. Messed up that a little bit. I didn't fully look at it. Wait. Hello. 2 months after the crash? Jimmy. I assume that's a guy in the middle. Or me. Anyone else would do the same thing. Okay, well, that's me. Swansea. We ain't touching the damn cargo. The hold is locked down for a reason. The only thing worse than dying slowly is not getting paid. Anya. It's a person whose card I found. But it could be something useful. I think. Could be what? Hope streams and marzipan? Ha! You don't have to... If it helps us survive, it's worth it. Dice guy. Man, Pony Express bosses really aren't chill at all, huh? Come on. A quick look won't hurt. How exactly is this group therapy committee planning on getting in there? Right here. Boss. You're looking at the meanest swing of the regional junior baseball team. Straight up nearly corked a kid once. I can take the utility axe and... You were... you were goddamn born fully corked. That's enough, Swansea. There has to be an in case of emergency way inside. If I remember correctly, from the safety protocols, the doors should have an alternate access code. But it can only be uncovered using a code scanner device. And only the captain has access to the scanner. Of course. Go ahead and ask him all about it then. Maybe he'll sing you the blues too. We don't need him if we find the scanner. Get the code open and open the hold. For better or worse, I'm captain now. I'll figure it out. Right on. Alright, it seems like I, as Jimmy, am taking the leadership role here. Gotta find this code scanner. Empty. Oh my.
Polly says, another day in paradise. Yay!
Interesting. Poll says land a hand. Teamwork is the soul of success. When you've completed your task, always check on other tasks. HR complaints about poor team synergy may result in collective punishment. That's great. There's like a Game Boy here. Along some weights. It's like a Game Boy Color or something. Alright. Daisuke is sitting over there. Food. That looks like something. Coffee. Some sort of board game. Maybe I can talk to Daisuke here. Looks like it'll be soup again for dinner. You want a rock, paper, scissors for the chicken noodle? How much food do we have left? I'd say like 4 months-ish. Less than the remaining air supply, but we can make it last. In theory, we'll be starting to poke new holes in our belts pretty soon to pull that off. Man, my mom will straight up stuff me when I get back. I'll look like Swansea. We'll have a rad story to tell there. We might even write articles about us. We could be on TV. It'll impress the ladies too. Hell yeah. The real problem is us running out of toilet paper. Fatal stuff, man. We should leave that part out for the press. Okay. So we have limited air supply. Limited food. Limited toilet paper. It also looks like this foam around here is likely to seal up some structural damage, I'm assuming. Otherwise, I don't see why this would be here. Utility, cockpit, or cargo. Does this other door open? Is the medical room. So like an infirmary. Doesn't get a signal anymore. Unfortunately, Anya and Swansea's playlist survived the crash. Funny. These are all we have left. I don't need painkillers right now. Danger. Hands off. Idiots. Funny. This vent has been busted forever, at least according to Swansea. Probably beyond wrecked now. Yeah, that's a fair assumption. I wonder if that's a window or just some sort of holographic project. Yeah, like projection. He doesn't want to keep still anymore. What about the painkillers? It just hurts him so much, I can't stand the noise. He did make it through nursing school, right? Pony Express sure does know how to cut corners, if nothing else. I was thinking, we never went back to the cockpit after we dragged them out. It's almost entirely foamed up. Kind of a miracle Curly didn't end up fossilized. But it could still be unstable. I just think, well, it's the only place the code scanner could still be. Otherwise, we're shit out of luck. I'll take a look. I know you'll figure it out, Jimmy. You're so capable. Oh, also, well, I was hoping you could help me with Captain Curly. Right, sorry. With Curly's medication? People have to be worth their titles. Don't you think, Nurse Anya? Yeah. Forget I asked. I'll take care of it. Interesting. So this was the captain. Not looking too hot. Missing hand, missing... Oh, he's missing both his feet. Alright. I wasn't expecting that. I don't have anything to give him. So, we'll move right on. So we have left. I don't need those. I'm a big boy. Okay, so Anya's over there. Is Swansea down here then? I was expecting a room, not stairs. Medical lounge, cockpit, utility. I see, so it kind of loops around almost. Entry strictly prohibited, unauthorized personnel. Captain has been equipped with a standard issue code scanner to unlock the door in case of emergency. Damage sustained to cargo will be deducted from crew pay. Unnecessary trespass and tow will be deducted from crew pay. Accidental door breach will be deducted from crew pay. Loss of code scanner will be deducted from crew pay. Yep. Pony Express. Reminds me a little bit of the Biscuit Express from... Or the Biscuit Company from Pulsar. Hello, Swansea. Ain't you supposed to be figuring out our great cowgirl robbery? Why are you standing out here? None of your goddamn business. Everything is my business now, because of Curly. I don't want to keep having this conversation. Right. Capitano. Capitano. I'm working. Blue-collar fools can't afford to stop working even when the machine does. Go figure. And before you start, I'm taking a break. Don't you worry. I ain't going over my break time allowance. Ha. Working on what? How does it look in there? It's a solid wall of foam. I'm trying to see if I can break it down enough to get something useful out. Any of my tools. But if I breach that foam and break the air seal, it's lights out for all of us. I ain't letting anyone else mess around in there. Even Dice Guy? He's your intern. He's supposed to be helpful. You think I'm letting that knucklehead in here after the crash roughed it up? Our so-called nurse nearly skewered her leg when the vent hatch was open during maintenance. And that was before the crash. I warned her, but it's in one ear and out the other. Then there's that teeny bopper, thinking only with his downstairs long nose. Just like my useless kids back home. So no, ain't letting anyone mess around in there. Alright, Swansea, keep me updated. There's not a lot of great people here. Swansea obviously seems, a little blunt. Dice Guy. I haven't seen anything from him yet, but seems alright so far. Anya. It's keeping Curly alive, which is a miracle in of itself. At least for now. That's it. It's that easy. That is interesting though, because this is where Curly would have had to be, have been. This pipe must have broken off during the crash. A length of nylon rope. Emergency key's gone. Sure, I was gonna have to pick up that flashlight, but I guess not. Code scanner. Fire. Okay, so the main power is not off at least, so that's good. Take code scanner. Open the cargo hold. So Curly was in here. He drove us into that thing. And then he somehow went into some sort of mental break. Because he was just going round and round. I guess maybe saw a few too many motivational posters, because it seemed like the main focus of it is once he hasn't let anyone in utility since the crash, said it's filled with foam. The way that's worded, it's possible he's lying, but I have no reason to believe that. But depending on how long like Curly's been working, we're like 148 days in, so I don't know. Maybe he just had too much. Our nurse should be here. Even she couldn't make it. Even she couldn't make the situation worse with her presence. Eh? Can you and that woman get on with it? I ain't waiting around all day. I guess. I also find it funny. Curly's not even hooked up to anything. No like EKG or anything to monitor his situation. He's just sitting here with an. Yeah, that's not even attached. He's just sitting here. Yeah. Realistically, that guy should not be here with us right now. Are you gonna feed Charlie his meds? He really suffers without them. Yeah. His bandages are also looking wet. I know. We're out of fresh ones. That's unfortunate. Seems like we were ill-equipped. Take painkillers. Do I give him? Open the hole. 10 milligrams oxycodone extended release capsules. The good stuff. Sure. What is it saying? Captain only. Used to reveal access codes across the Tulpar. What? Use painkillers? Hold still, yeah? I don't like this any more than you do. You know what they say. Pain is how we know we're still living. I can't bear to listen. Excuse me, sorry. That is fair. He's really horfing him down, huh? All better. Except for the hand and feet. Well, is that an herb? Stay right there, Curly. Daisuke's gone. I don't know where he would have gone. We don't have a whole lot of painkillers left. But you still want to keep... Why do you think he did it? That is the main question. Does it matter? It kind of does. Well... No, yeah, I would say it matters. What answer would make you feel any better? I have to believe that our worst moments don't make us monsters, Jim. I have to, even in his case. He tried to take us all down with him, Anya. The way I see it, there's two reasons to keep him alive at this point. Guess the important bit is that we all agreed to it, for one reason or another. I'm still feeling nauseous. I need a minute. That is fine. He's, really going to town on those painkillers. Where did Daisuke go? I can look at this foam. Insulation foam that was automatically discharged when the hull was breached. Blocked off the compromised parts of the ship. And kept us alive. That's great. What is this? It's like a menu. I can't read that. Pony Express presents pop-up poles, delights for the long haul. Yeah, water, gelatin, sweetener, tonics for ingredients. We got cake, drink, meat pie, bread, spaghetti, lasagna, and Pole's delights. great. I wonder if this will be important later. Captain. What? Only Captain has access to use code scanning. Can use a code scanner. 2341. It's actually so funny. I hope the code scanner doesn't have limited battery. But just in case it does, 2341. I'll commit it to memory. Alright, so hopefully Anya went down to the place, the cargo hold. Maybe Daisuke is down there as well. Only a crew of 5 for this big ass ship is kind of crazy. Well, everyone's here. Hello, Anya. Are you doing better? Are we doing the right thing? Let it be medicine, food, or water. Yeah, that would be great. Imagine starving on a ship full of food. Daisuke, how are you, buddy? What do you guys think we've been shipping? If it's spare parts, maybe me and Swansea can repair the ship and we can get out of here. Right, Swansea? Quit yapping. Well, get on with it. This is all you. I want it duly noted that I had no involvement in this. Yeah, that's fair. Click 4517. Does not seem like there's battery, but interesting. You can only press each button once. It's funny. For trunk. Oh, hi. Sorry about that. I just backed up into you. That's a lot of boxes. Hello? Oh. That took me for a trip. Okay, so this is... Sorry. She said, like, are you listening or something? Yeah, damn. I'm so sorry. Couldn't sleep again. But I passed the psych eval. Well, you gave the same answers last time. I do wish you'd open up a little more, Captain. These evaluations aren't just about you. As long as I'm fit to fly in your eyes, Anya. Oh, stop it. Guess that means I only have one more eval left to do. Jimmy? He acts he acts as if I do these things for fun. Then I have to make a report with things like, I found myself sexually excited at the sight of cartoon horses. Well, I could take it off your hands. Really? I've known him a long time. He won't try any bullshit with me. I suppose you are the captain. I am the captain. Thank you. What a relief. Oh, before I forget, Swansea asked me to give you this. You can't expect me to perform miracles. It's pretty funny. Not sure what it means, but it sounds like fun. Good luck, Captain. Okay. Talk to Jimmy and Swansea. Daisuke described his experience as intern so far as awesome, super cool, and like totally awesome. Like really awesome. Should I be worried? You know, is that an herb? Not really. Man, I'm gonna be sitting right there. That's crazy. So I still don't know if this is like an actual window or not. Probably not. There's that vent again. Swansea and Daisuke have been fixing this broken vent for days. Best to stay away. Anxiety, we're here for you. Everybody loves clean. I know I do. There's a little rose here. All feelings are okay. You are enough. You are valid. Nice. Very good. Chunk. And we go on. If I were Jimmy... Is that the utility X Daisuke was talking about? If I were Jimmy, I'd probably be in the lounge. Oh, this is also going to be the first time we see Jimmy as well. Unless they never show his face somehow. What is over here? That's right. What's this room then? The toilet? Oh, the door to my quarters. I'm still on the clock though. So it seems like, if I were to hazard a guess, Curly probably didn't really take care of his mental health, especially for such a long endeavor like this. Well, you look like a Jimmy. What is that? Oh, this is a utility room. Do we have... Oh, there's another utility axe. So then I wonder what that other thing was. Emergency cryogenic pods. They have about 20 years of backup power. Bop in here. Seems like Swansea is teaching Daisuke the basics. He's got a long way to go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's pretty beginner stuff. Do not touch. Yes, sorry. Well, I can see the issue. The kid was brought on just to make me suffer and turn my ass. I was just trying to fix the vent. How did that trigger the emergency foam? It's because you're talented in all the wrong ways. I would have dealt with this, but only you can unlock the axe case. Every goddamn thing has to go through you. I'll handle it. Hang in there, dice guy. Bring out my cool little... Let's see what got him worked up this time. 2609. 2609. Beep. Take axe. Sup? Sup? Back in my day, we didn't have to go through a dog and pony show for every little thing. Might as well put our cutlery behind a lock. Oh, do I have to... Axe, can't use this here. I should be in the scene. There we go. I don't like that. Okay. I was about to swing for his legs. Youch! Ugh, strong stuff, huh? Get it through your goddamn skull, huh? The event is strictly off limits. Fully fucking collapsed inside. You looking to get impaled, electrocuted, and cooked? Yeah, but like, you can't fit in there to fix it, right? So, I can totally handle it. Captain, give me the axe. Swansea, this could have damaged the pods. You can't let something like this happen again. Yeah, I got it. Loud and clear. Keep the axe until you cleaned all this up, yeah? Alright. It's okay to be big boss. My Gramps was super huge. And he lived until like 60. Yeah. What are you standing around for? Clean this mess up. You're the one with the angst. Cool. Well, now I'm boxed in. Hello, Jimmy. And Pony Express said they don't provide onboard entertainment. Feels like there's always something broken in that room. Tulpar's starting to show her age. Past inspection, right? Shouldn't be an issue. Plus, they added Daisuke last minute. Didn't account that there'd be 5 of us now. I really should have made a bigger stink about that. I take it Anya diagnosed you with being sane then? Just off center, but it's what keeps me on my toes. I'd said I'd do yours. I want to hear all about those cartoon horses. Is that something you were born with or a recent development? Alright, shut up. Let's go to the cockpit. Interesting. So obviously Swansea and Daisuke are both repairmen. dealing with the utilities of the Tulpar. Anya seems to be some sort of medical staff, but she didn't seem too confident. At the very least, she has medical experience. I mean, that much is obvious with how much she's kept. Where's the cockpit? I went the wrong way. She's kept Curly alive thus far. What was it, like 2 months after the crash or something? Which is kind of insane. Without like any advanced things like skin grafts or really anything besides painkillers. Oh, here's the cockpit. I just walked away from it. That scare's definite. Does this seem longer? I like the music fading out there. That was good. Head into the cockpit. If something comes out of there, better backwards long jump my way out. Ah, there's a door there. I'm sure it's fine. Should have kept the axe on me. What? I can't jump. Whee. Oh. This is the planet Iron Lung was filmed. Being pulled. That's kind of pretty. I feel like that wasn't there a second ago. Man. Curly, I don't know if you're as sane as you think you are. I feel like there's slowly more and more details in the sky, but I can't quite tell. Oh. What the? Critical system failure. No one did not want to stick around. Oh, can I interact with you? You are solid, but no. What is going on here? Is either some sort of thing that happened in Curly's past, or he's just been flying for too long and it's starting to get them. What's this guy? Hello? Where's my... Oh. Oh, that's bright. Yeah, look away! What the... Very bright. What could that mean, though? I feel like it's probably something from his past that he just never talked about, which is what Anya was hinting to. Okay. This is different, right? This wasn't like this. I could be lying. Sit in the chair. You can't just make something up for this. It's not like these avowals ever go anywhere when we get back. We'll power through it. Have you been able to complete your mandated task as co-pilot efficiently and to your fullest capacity? Okay, so Jimmy is the co-pilot. Anya is the nurse slash medical staff. Uh, Swansea is repairman. Daisuke is co-repairman, and then Curly's the captain slash pilot, I guess. Let's see. I'll just put good for that one. That's all of them then. Done and done. How are things otherwise, off the record? I like it. We're in control here. Didn't think you'd ever take to being a freighter pilot as well as you have. What with how you struggled back on Earth. Sure, all I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. Honestly, it's kind of annoying. So what is it? How come it always seems like you're standing on the edge of a bridge with your feet in cement? Lately, I've just been thinking. So Jimmy noticed something's wrong. Anya noticed something's wrong, seemingly. But like, is this enough? Should I just stay here because I've been successful at it? A good long-haul freighter captain. And that's bad? That's what I'm saying. It's not. But it's terrifying. I think. Am I figured out? Is this all I'll ever be? Or do I take the risk and try something new? Even if I'm bad at it. I guess I get it. You reached the highest rung on this ladder. So now you're thinking you might be on the wrong ladder altogether. Still a long way down from the top, no matter how you look at it. While I'm still climbing and climbing. Something like that. I don't know, you had to bring yourself up there. But hey. You know I believe in you. Here, on Earth. Doesn't matter. You should write that on a psyche eval. Message incoming. Oh nah, the big guys themselves. Guess that's my cue. I'll see you later. I would now leave this guy alone. Let's go see what they want. Here we go. Take news from corporate. I guess we're switching scenes. After all the... What the... Huh? Take something. I realized I was playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, that looks great. Sadako, where are you? Plink.
Operating at a steady profit can give its workers security and employee benefits. Operating at a profit, a business can provide the employee with comfortable, colorful working conditions, high wages, and steady employment, first aid and health protection, accident and life insurance, time off for vacation.
Yes, sir.
The employee working for a profitable business can maintain a savings account, own his own home, and have plenty of leisure to enjoy the peace and quiet of family life. When investors receive a business operating at a steady profit can give its workers
Okay. Some sort of space phenomenon. Like a black hole. Just gonna play it again.
Here, in fact, is the answer to a dream as old as man himself. A giant of limitless power at man's command. And where was it science found that giant? In the atom.
In the atom.
Infinitely small that it takes over 100 billion atoms to make up the head of a pin. Just as other millions and quadrillions of atoms are the tiny building blocks, which make up everything in the world. And shoes,
I've just been staring at the TV screen. I hope nothing's been like in the corners here. Imagine like a pair of shoes just like peeking out or something. I wasn't expecting that. I thought maybe it was just broken. What is this? Can't quite. Okay. Some sort of meat. You get him. Dr. Utopia? I love snake oil. Oh, how does it do that? That's crazy. Ooh, pretty. Nothing. Now I'm thinking back to it. I think that second word in like the take whatever was like 6 letters. It might have been like take control or something. Because especially with how Curly is talking about wanting to move up the, or not even up the corporate ladder. He just wants to see if he can do more. He wants to like take control of his own life. Oh. Dragon Breath presents revolutionary new dental hygiene product. Brand new formula designed to kill bacteria and kill germs without leaving a bad taste. All day fire fresh. Consult with your local dental hygiene specialist before use during. 2 months after the crash. Is that where we're delivering? Mouthwash? This is mouthwash? Unfucking believable. There's gotta be an ocean of this stuff in here. This room looks frickin' endless. This is what they'd have 5 people hauling for over a year. All of this. For mouthwash? The sugar content probably offsets any potential as a disinfectant. Unfortunate. Disinfectant? What are ye? Let me see that. 14% ethanol. Ha. Ha. Huh? I suppose we smell good. We'll smell good at least. That's right, kiddo. You can bet your ass on that. What are you doing? Stop that. Just saw ethanol and started drinking. Ooh, shut up. I'm just an old codger taking care of his dental hygiene. You hear that? That's the sound of 15 years of sobriety popping like a cyst. Glorious, magnificent, red-hot cyst. Good riddance and cheers. Captain Curly, here. Guess anyone could get seriously blasted off of this stuff. Yeah, and kill you in the process. This can't be real. There's no way. Now we can go out in style. Daisuke, come here. Anyone ever teach you how to drink like a man? Mouthwash is kind of crazy. That's a lot of mouthwash. 6 days before the crash. So am I back as Curly or am I Jimmy? That's what I'm wondering. Or am I someone else? I could be like Daisuke or Anya or something. I need to tell them. I was white, so probably Curly. I need to tell them. Rise and shine, gamers. Then there. Nope. Oh. Definitely Carly. Surprise! Surprise! Look at your face. Gotcha. Cheers. Wow. What's with the occasion? We only get one communal birthday party per trip, right? So, you can have it whenever. Only one person can be really surprise birthday per trip. We did Swansea last fall, remember? No way, I can't believe I missed that. You were next on the list, so congratulations. Hate to say it though, your duties have to extend to even your own birthday party. You're the only one with clearance to make the cake. The recipe is there by the machine. Hop to it, Captain. That's funny. That's what I was looking at earlier too, so. It's interesting that it keeps you like in that little scene thing in case you wanna look around. What does Curly have to say? Why did this have to happen today? Interesting. Water packet. Oh, I love cooking. Alright, let's see. So we got ingredients, and then we got the cake as well. So cake is water and gelatin, then cake base and sweetening. So water and gelatin. Gelatin. Where doth I? Oh, I see. So you put two things in there. So I need to find where the gelatin is. Gelatin. Oh, no. I thought maybe that would dispense the food, but seemingly that's a big knife. Jesus. Where do I punch in these numbers, huh? Four, 2, 1, 3. Created by nutrition pouch dispenser. Okay, wherefore art thou? Nutrition dispenser. Oh, is it this? 4, 1, 2, 3. Did I type it in wrong? 4, 2, 1, 3. 4, 2, 1, 3. I thought that was some sort of like waffle press, you know, like bring it down in order to you put the batter in and then you right. Gelatin powder, my favorite. All right, so I believe we want water packet and then we want gelatin powder. And then we hit that for plunk. Yum. Alright, and then from there, sweetener. But only the captain can have the sweetener. I don't remember what the 2, 3, 4 1. There we go. Take plain cake. 2, 3, 4 1. No one saw that, right? No one looked at that easily memorizable 4-digit code. A half-finished birthday cake, safe for human consumption, but lacks flavor. News from corporate. After all these years, just like that. Wait. Did he get fired? Or demoted or something? Because if that's his reaction, then a mockery of sugar. And obviously something happened. Maybe that pushed him over the edge. They ended up like letting him go or demoting him or something. Yay, birthday cake. And that was kind of the last straw, so to speak. You gotta make a speech. Can't argue with that. Speech, speech, speech. Go on. Hey. What's wrong? That's all it said on the report from management. Okay, I thought he was gonna keep it a secret, to be honest. You know, but keep it away from them so that they didn't see what was coming. We will receive the paycheck for this delivery. I don't know any more than that. Pony Express finally kicking the bucket, huh? What a joke. And we're the punchline. I don't have any savings. They can't just do this, right? Pony Express was one of the last manned crew freighter companies. The writing's been on the wall for a long time. When did they tell you? Earlier this week. I was instructed to wait until we were closer to the haul destination, but I can't keep something like this from you all. So, I guess you got what you wanted, without the guilt. Jim, if I had known, I can go back to my, how'd you put it, struggle of a life. Anya never got into medical school because she's, well, let's be real. And how many employment years Swansea got left in him? Daisuke will be fine. Mommy and Daddy have him covered, so there's that at least. But you, headed for bigger and better, right? I'm working on my life being a place I don't have to fucking escape. That's what I was trying to tell you, nothing more. We're the ones you're trying to escape. Leave the dirt behind now that your boots are clean. It's not what I meant. It is what you meant. You just couldn't frame it to yourself in a way that kept you as a hero. Abandon the crew but remain the model captain. Unbelievable. What am I supposed to do? Let's have some fucking cake, Props to the Twilight Cruise of the Tulpar. Props to our captain and his new prospects. Well, you know, it's starting to make a lot more sense how Curly was not in the right state of mind. I'm totally gonna use, I'm hovering over the cake, alright? I'm totally gonna use this knife. A large kitchen knife regulation says I should keep it locked up behind the scanner. Am I gonna cut it? Oh. Am I sawing this thing? I don't think that's how you cut a cake, but you know. Every time for a split second, I think the game crashed. 3 months after the crash. Alright, who am I? He's still asleep. Check on Curly. I can't sleep. Not with the noise. So Daisuke, he's got his little Game Boy. Some mouthwash. Keep the mouth clean. That's a lot of mouthwash, actually. Jeez Louise. I don't know if that was there before. Actually, no, it wouldn't have been, because the furthest we went last time was, opening the cargo. So this is a month after, and we've already gone through a bunch of stuff. Oh, that's why it's called mouthwashing. Okay. Excuse me, I might have connected that a little late. Just a handful left. When Caesar out, we'll have nothing to keep him quiet. I don't know if he's been given his medication yet. Find Anya. Yeah, it's fair. I, didn't think about that. Probably a decent idea not to overdose a guy on painkillers. Bum, 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 bum. Would not be surprised if I saw Swansea in here. Looks like we have been going through a lot of the boxes. Utility? Where would Anya be then? I haven't seen her or Swansea, just Daisuke. I found them. It's almost muffled. Hey guys, nice axe. No, I understand completely. That's how it has to be. Hmm? Oh, it's you. Jimmy. Not able to sleep either. It's nighttime. Why are you talking this late? Anya, are you crying? No, don't worry. I'm okay. We all need to keep it together. Oh, I'm keeping it together. Don't you worry, Captain. He's making noise again. Did you give him his meds before, Anya? No. Must have slipped my mind. I'm sorry. I'll do it. No, really, I'm perfectly okay. I said I'll do it. Interesting. Well, I guess I'll do it. I think the weirdest part of all this, as I'm trying to discern what's going on between all the crew members, is that Swansea said to Daisuke, said about Daisuke, that he was only thinking with his pecker, but I've not seen any dialogue from Daisuke to really point towards that, which I find interesting. Come on, stop with the noise. Damn it. I know what everyone is thinking. The way they look at me. What could I even say? And then, what would she do? Damn it. Here we are now. Me in the driver's seat. Thanks for that. Open up. Hope these make you feel fucking better. You just beat him into submission or something. I probably just like shoved it down his throat. Okay, ball. Yeah, that's it. You want to talk? No. Every time, bro. Hello. Take something. One second, Curly. Critical system failure. Oh, that's supposed to be all the bottles. Okay, so this is all the bottles. Take a seat. We should have some. Why? It's mediocre at best, obviously. Sometimes you can only get the subpar stuff. That's what makes the really good stuff, well, good, right? Why bother? Hey, we all tried to escape. Didn't work for any of us. I thought many times, is this what peace feels like? And is it good enough? If I'm being real, it certainly isn't the best. So all I can try to do, or all I can do is try to make my life one I'm not trying to run from all the time. Sometimes I'll be promoted, buy a house, fall in love. But other times I'll just have some awful fucking cake with my friend. Right now, that sounds pretty brilliant, yeah? So, if you'll do the honors. Right. Well, let me go find a knife. Find a knife? It's real dark. It's not real dark. It's real red. Very red. Find a knife. Find a knife. Find a knife. It's a lot of bottles. It's a lot of drinking. Would it be in the cockpit? I wonder. I mean, I have no frame of reference for how much 14% ethanol is. But I know that ethanol is like... Oh. What are you looking at? Oh, is there blood on that? I hope that it's not foreshadowing anything. Boy, I really wish I had a flashlight. Someone might get moidled. Although Swansea was the one that has the axe, and he's had it for a while. I hope he doesn't like lose it or anything and hurt someone. If that's the case, then I'm worried about Daisuke. Because I feel like Daisuke would be... You seeing this? Weird. Hey, Carly. Where'd the cake go? Oh. Where'd the cake go, Carly? Lend a hand. I don't think you can do that. Yeah, you don't even have any hands. I wonder if I can interact with this. Probably not. No. Where that board game is, yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna go open the cake then. That's great. I can aim it. Alright, Dream Curly. No hard feelings, right? Okay. I was like, well, if I have to kill Dream Curly, I'll do it immediately. No, I don't want him to suffer. Even though he's been suffering for 4 months now. Wait, so we were 148 days into like a 380-day shipment, or projected. Well, I guess it's probably longer because we crashed and all that. But 4 months after means we're not close, but we're closer. You know? You feel me? If we can ride it. He's breathing. If we can ride it out somehow. Don't tell me Swansea turned into an alcoholic. How many have you had? Those will kill you before anything else. I know. My mom found this internship for me. Such a slacker, she said. I don't know. I just never knew what I wanted to be. Never was good at anything. Total screw up. We're not done yet, Daisuke. I just hope she doesn't blame herself. Please, just take it. I don't want to look at this stuff anymore. Mouthwash. It is unfortunate that this supposedly didn't have any use as an antiseptic for curling. I want to be alone if that's okay. Sorry. Yeah, that's fair. Is there anyone else over here? See your dice guy. Goes back to the land. Says it's filled with foam. I wish I could see it. Not that I don't trust Swansea, but I don't trust Swansea. I feel like I don't trust anyone. I mean, we're all basically just getting absolutely length of 9 on rope. Is that the only thing of importance in here? We still have main power. Can't even, I guess. I hope we're not drifting. If we are drifting, then that would be pretty bad, because theoretically we would just drift forever and ever, because space is, you know, kind of endless in a sense. It's very hard to accidentally hit something out in space. Up to the lounge. I feel like I don't trust Jimmy most of all. He kind of pushed like the he kind of pushed it too far with Carly. I don't know. If you're on a ship for like 200 more days with that person, why would you? I mean, his emotions took over, but still. Why would you do that? Make it feel like he is doing this on purpose when it was a message from corporate. Let's see. We broke those open. That's fair. I'll see what Swansea's up to. I'm sure he's fine. Yeah. There's the big man himself, Jimbo. Listen. This is the best part. Away. You're a mess, Swansea. It'll be all the sad motherfuckers on the Tulpar, in the sky with diamonds. Captain Jiminy pulling the plug on the party before the last call. Okay. Anya. I guess I can sit next to you. I don't know what that says. Anya. You startled me. Sorry. No worries. You thinking about drinking that too? Honestly, yeah. It'd probably just make me feel sick. Wouldn't fix anything. As much as I'd like it to. Right. Hey, I was thinking. Did you know that not all of the medicine aboard was in my office? We store some in the storage locker in the hallway. In a storage locker in the hallway. Why haven't you brought this up earlier? It was foamed up. I didn't think it was possible to reach it. But I've been estimating the position of the foam. I think the medicine depot locker isn't too far into the mass of it. So we could try to break it down. One strike too many on a weak spot. We'll all get sucked into space. I think it's worth the risk. If nothing else, and it's an excuse to get Swansea to hand over the axe. Yeah. I don't know about that axe being in his hands while he's seemingly drunk 24/7. Jumbo, El Capitano, the man with the plan. You done? I need that. This old thing, this was entrusted to me by our previous tragically inclined leader. Big responsibility. But you know all about that, huh? I'm gonna go try and get more painkillers. Do something useful, you know? Oh, I heard all about it. You're looking to pull the plug on this party early. Trying to save us. Take matters into your own hand, eh? Be my guest. That's what was in the screen. That's how the screen was cracked before in the dream state, so to speak. I think I already feel the ship tumbling through space again. Back to the future. My shoes, by the way. Those don't look too bad. Take the X. Okay. What do I do now? Break the phone. Kills 99%, 99.9% of all dreams. Bad breath ain't nothing but a dream. I can use it if I want. They'll probably say it doesn't work here. Oh, is that what this is? Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering what that was earlier. It's just seeing if it's like, if you swing one too many times, you know? Ooh. Painkillers and isopropyl alcohol. Do I take the isopropyl alcohol? Yeah, sure. Why not? Pure alcohol for medical use only. Potentially deadly to ingest. That's a good sign. I'm sure nothing bad will come of that. 500 milligram paracetamol extended release capsules. Should I close this? Can I close this? Yeah, I'll close that. Just in case, you know. Just in case. Oh. Snuck around me. I like a turtleneck. Oh, wow. Jim, you did it. Yeah, it actually wasn't that hard once I figured it out. Yeah, you really thwacked it. Amazing, really. Sure. I hate to ask you again, but could you give Curly his painkillers? It still just makes me so nauseous. You're not serious. Look, I've entertained your sentimentality up until now, but I'm trying to actually fix things on you. Take care of Curly. It said take care a bunch, and I think it said the Curly across the middle there. I'm getting us through this. It's find the code scanner. Figure out the door code. Get the axe. Chop up the phone, but not too much. I want to get ejected. And best of all, give Curly his fucking medicine. But I'm bearing it. I have to. Because the captain has to take fucking responsibility on this goddamn ship. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Go make sure Daisuke doesn't choke on his own vomit. No. No, I can... I'll take care of it, Anya. I always do. That's crazy. What is this, month 4? And he could only list off like 4 things that he did. Alright. I don't think I understood the pressure you were under before. Fuck, and you tried to tell me. Our worst moments don't make us monsters, huh? You were a good captain, Curly, and you'll be one again. I'll get us both through this. I guess, yeah, if we have deep space freighters and stuff like that, you would imagine the technology for reconstruction would be decent. Although our tech seems kind of low tech. I mean, the captain's tool is literally just like a UV light, and you scan the fun panel for the code. Like, I guess to compare it, you know, Dead Space has the plasma cutter, which is one of the first things you get, and it's used for mining rocks and stuff. Here we have an axe. 6 hours until judgment, it said. Weird. Jimmy, get the fuck out here. Big metal pipe. You can't hide. I probably used the pipe. My hands won't stop shaking. Do I use that nylon rope? Take rope. I'm gonna chop you into 20 fucking pieces. Not very nice, Swansea. Well, what do I do? That's something. The generator's not here, though. I wonder why. Do I use a rope? Jesus. He doesn't look so good. 2 days before the crash. You doing okay? Yeah. Can't sleep. I know how that is. I just toss and turn. Or stare into the ceiling all night. I actually kind of like the nighttime window screen, if you can believe it. So I just come look at it sometimes. If you look really, really close, you can see there's a dead pixel in the upper right corner. That's all. Nope. Don't see it. In the back of my mind, it's always there. Now I'll go bonkers looking for it. Cheers. I don't think it ruins the illusion though. It's peaceful. But maybe I'm just used to looking at the bigger picture. How many days of transport do we have left? Let's see. Off the top of my head, around 237 days. Just under 8 months. Hey, why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical door? Why do you think Pony Express put a lock on the medical room door, but not in the sleeping quarters? I suppose for the same reason they put a lock on the cockpit. Safety. Did her face change there in the last frame? You're not Anya. She didn't. Jimmy, help. Jimmy, it's a total emergency. Calm down. What is it? Anya is stuck in medical. The door won't open. What if she runs out of something? Right. Let's go have a look. Weird. Okay. Because... Interesting. There. What are you looking at? What are you, an SCP? Hurry, we gotta hurry. Go, go, go. Sorry, dice guy. Alright. Anya, I brought Jimmy. We're here to rescue you. Don't worry. Don't panic. Seems like you're panicking, buddy. Hey, heard the lock's broken. Hey, Anya? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you, Jimmy. The rest of our medicine stash is in there too. Damn, this could be bad. Did you try to really put your back into it? Any wrenches laying around? How heavy is the med kit? Anya? Is the door stuck? No. Huh? What do you mean? Look, we're all stressed, but you can't go breaking down at every little hardship. Open the damn door. You were right. You were right all along. I should have done this from the beginning. I always believed that our worst moments didn't define us, didn't make us beyond repair. Think I wanted this either? Make no mistake, this isn't my worst moment. Far from it. It's the best decision I'll ever make. Open the door. I'll take care of it. Anya? What does that mean? Curly is still in there with her, right? Yeah, you don't think... Daisuke. You and Swansea know the internals of the ship better than anyone. There's absolutely no other way into medical? Well, Swansea said it was strictly off limits. Like, super mega not allowed above all else. The utility room. That busted vent in there loops into medical. But I mean, technically a person could totally fit through it. That's the only way we'll make it work. You listening, Anya? Fine. Come on, Daisuke. Now they have a moment. Obviously, Anya doesn't feel safe. Considering we went right from that flashback of Curly and Anya talking, about the safety. The locks being on, the medical room and the cockpit, but not the living quarters. Now, I don't know how the living quarters is laid out, and I don't know if we'll ever get to see in there. But if each member has their own separate, well, you know, if each member has their own separate room, and there's no locks on their, and there's no locks on the individual rooms, then I feel like something happened to Anya where someone else forced their way in. Which is why she feels like she needs to be in medical. Because that's the place with the lock. And that is her domain, so to speak. Or like her... profession. Her area. You don't look so good. Hey, you really don't look good. Swansea, we need your help. I know you said utility was dangerous, but I'm good right here, fellas. You know, I'm not letting you in there. Off limits. Look, if there's any possibility, Jimbo, letting you scratch at that foam wall would be useless. You'd only tear this goddamn ship a new asshole. Nothing to be done about it. Bad luck. Tail missed the donkey. But, Swansea, this could be really bad. Just hear us out. We're your God's hand-picked favorites on this here planet, I reckon. Means we get to name it. So let's hear it from, for Wake Rock. Whatever's going on, anywhere else ain't my problem. Since I'm the happiest man Wake Rock has ever seen. Let's just go, Daisuke. There's no point with them. Ooh, what the... Oh? I think Daisuke had a little accident. Don't do anything. Stop. I can fix this. Why do you keep fucking saying that? Are you hearing yourself? Swansea looks a little better than he did before. Maybe he sobered up after something happened to his intern that he hates so much. I'm sorry. We still have disinfectant, right? The one from the extra medical stash? Get it, now. The cocktail. The cocktail? What are you blabbering about? That was your fault. You would have never... I had no choice. You Useless. You goddamn fucking idiot. There has to be something else. Find disinfectant. Yeah, definitely. Swansea sobered up. He does care about Daisuke, obviously, but it's a very stressful environment. Is there anything else in here? Nah. Apparently made a cocktail out of it. What the? I'm already looking in here. At least try to make yourself useful. God damn it. Okay, Swansea is still here. Curly, sorry. That looks like Curly, but there's something blocking me. Something is being omitted from Jimmy's memory. Hello. Well, I hope Anya's not dead, because I thought she was pretty cool and helpful for keeping Curly alive. The hello? Oh. Wait. Like how it could have just ran around with this. I am curious, take responsibility. Hang on. I'm curious. Maybe I can use the codec scanner to reveal what was in that corner, maybe. What the? Oh, okay. I thought it just like locked me out. That was crazy. Hello? Curly is still there. That looks like a hand. Looks like someone's on their knees. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. Well, no, I've already thought about it hard enough. I'm pretty sure I know what happens. Anya said she wanted to take control because she felt like she didn't have any control. So she said this wasn't even her lowest point. So she truly had something awful happen to her. Oh. I don't think this is the actual layout of the ship. I'm just gonna go off, or go ahead and say that. Doesn't look like I can go back, so the only way is forward. Almost looks like I'm heading up if I... Probably should have had this codec scanner out and about more often. I don't know if it would have really revealed anything there. Something quiet. A blind beast, aimless and restless. You can't run from it. Footsteps are really loud. It sounds like... something's down there. Hard to see where the movement is. There it is. That's kind of a cool way to represent where it is. That's real close. I'm just gonna keep walking this way. There's one of the ladders there that was in Curly's like dream. It just seems to be doing the rounds. Hello. It's even shaking the boxes there. I don't think I should move even here. Oh, hey there. You like go away, maybe? Thank you. This is a really interesting sequence here. Why is that a horse there? Am I afraid of horses? Go away, please. Thank you. Oh, it looks like a dead end. I love it. Totally. There you are. I can see your little nostrils. Wow. I still feel like it's so close. I really hope this is the right way. Otherwise, it's gonna take me a while to get out of here. It's like directly above me. Yeah. Why do I feel like it's so close? It wasn't. I should have moved there. It's my bad. Dang it. My palms are sweaty. Hello. Go away, please. Kinda listening. I went over for a little bit there. It does sound like a horse galloping is the interesting part. It evokes that, like, mental imagery. That bridge looks broken, so I'm not gonna go across it. Wouldn't it be funny if I just pressed the directional key right now? Those boxes be jumping. It's close. This is what Swansea has to battle every time he goes down here, yeah? Instead of a horse, he just has a physical manifestation of alcoholism. But I don't want to run. I'll take my walk, thank you. I feel safe. Makes me feel safe. Okay, it's coming from that way. There you are. I guess it's more of a giraffe than a horse, huh? You know, if you think about it. It's coming from that way, I think. Hello? Take mouthwash. Take responsibility. That was a sequence. Dice guy. Use mouthwash. I'm sorry. I messed up. Don't try to talk. Yeah, that was a little not great. I mean, there's no. Anya was. Regardless of getting in or not, Anya did what she did 5 months after the crash. So we went back. Oh, this is back. Okay. I think the vent and utility connects to medical. But you heard what he said. Going in there now. It's too unstable. And trying to break the foam could risk the air seal. I just don't want to fuck up again like I did before. You heard Anya. I wouldn't put it past her to do something extreme right now. You and me, Daisuke, we can save Curly, yeah? Swansea won't help, so we'll figure it out ourselves. Right. All right. Yeah. We got this. But even before the foam, how do we get the door to utility open? Swansea's been practically camping in front of the door, and he has the key. I have an idea. You're going to have to trust me. You need to knock him out. You're gonna fight him? No. Even he has his limits when it comes to booze. We make him pass out. Simple, safe. He might not even realize we did anything after the fact. There's a recipe for a mocktail in the kitchen. You can follow the steps. They use different ingredients to add kick to it. Come on. I see. So this is where the isopropyl alcohol was used. We wasted it, knocking out Swansea. So the recipe for a mocktail is I don't see that. Hey, Dice Guy. How you doing? We're at a sweetener. Any ideas? I might have accidentally at some point mistakenly misplaced a few packets before by accident. Right. You could take a look around my stuff. Could be somewhere around there, but also totally somewhere else. Who knows? Anything's possible. The crash sure jumbled everything up. So is your stuff here? Or is it... Never mind. I always forget. Where would your stuff be, Duskan? Because you sleep here, right? Oh. Gotcha. So let's see. Is there a mocktail in here? Tonic. Drink recipe. Mix mouthwash and isopropyl, and then mix that with the sweetener. So I have isopropyl, I have mouthwash, and I have sweetening. So mouthwash and isopropyl first. I don't feel good about this, cause I know what's gonna happen. Mix that up real good. Great, plain cocktail. A rough mix of mouthwash and isopropyl alcohol. Not even Swansea would drink this. A mockery of sugar, yeah. Take spiked cocktail. Hey, Dice Guy. That drink looks sick. I can totally picture myself on a beach with a hot babe and a few of those. Then I'd drink too many and throw up all over myself and never be able to drink them again. Ah, good times. Let's just get this to Swansea. Everyone on this ship is losing it, basically. Ah, that's fair. I think Dice Guy's in a SCP. Can I check on Onion? No. I mean, at this point, it feels like it's been a while. She might have already, unfortunately, taken herself out of the equation. Just wondering. Can I see anything with these? No. This feels like a game that would have like a couple of like Easter egg secrets and stuff like that. How about you, Dice Guy? How you looking? You looking fine? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there'd be secrets. Obviously, there's a collectible because I found Anya's thing at the beginning. Yeah, no, Dice Guy getting hurt really sobered him up, huh? You good? Huh? Yeah. I'm all good, man. You taking to teaching my intern now? I personally try to educate based off of years of experience. But that's just me, Captain. Mocktail spiked with isopropyl alcohol. Here for a good time, not a long time. The fuck is that? Look, we need to keep working together. If this is how I can get us through this without us being at each other's necks all the time, then... Yeah, give it here. We kind of freestyled the recipe. Yeah, I could tell you had a hand in this monstrosity, kid. You ain't no mixologist. Sure as hell ain't no mechanic either. You never should have come here. Who the fuck even decided to let you on board? Stick the idiot with a bunch of sad sack adults and see what he learns, eh? Bootstraps and all that? What a load of horse shit. You think it's all going somewhere, but every failure leaves you a little more mangled than before. Older, uglier, and meaner. Smarter, in a worse way. Wallowing doesn't suit you, Swansea. I suppose you think we should all be acting like you, our hard-working, esteemed captain. I say take a load off before the sun finally sets on this party. May we never go to hell, but always be on our way. It's funny. Down he goes. Utility room key. What does that look like? It's got a little duck on it. A swan. Swansea. Swansea's key for the utility room. He never leaves this. It never leaves this person. Wish I could like inspect it. I want to see little swan. What does it say? Where the F are my keys? Hey, Dice Guy. Is he still breathing? He practically bounced off the ground. He'll be fine. His tolerance has to be through the roof by now. Probably just wake up with a massive headache. Oh man, he's gonna be so mad. I'll never get a good reference now. Ah. Oh man, he's gonna be so mad. I'll never get a good reference now. chunk. Captain, you sure about this? Maybe we could talk with Swansea when he's cleared up a bit later. He's just like really into workplace safety and stuff sometimes, you know? Which is like totally cool and stuff, I think. He taught me it's time to be brave, Daisuke. Girlie and you are counting on us. Bro does not care. Jimmy is just absolutely forcing Daisuke through this stuff. I mean, he forced his way over Swansea. He's forcing Daisuke into weird positions where he has to like choose between the two. Yeah, it's not great. Whoa, it's like barely foamed up at all. Hey, it's those things. I've never been inside one. What are they called again? Cryostasis pods. Oh yeah, these things are far out. Totally sci-fi. Ooh, it looks like this one still works. How long can these things even keep you frozen? 20 fucking years. I can't believe Swansea managed to clear all the foam from here. He didn't. What? Think about it. Think about it. Swansea never let you work with him on breaking the utility room foam wall, right? No, it needed to be handled delicately. He said I'd have way too much athletic strength in my arms. I would have just torn right through the foam. I was like, damn. Makes total sense. Bomber. So I've been in charge of the kitchen instead. He said it's next level critical to keep stock and organize every day. And that's true. Food is important. Had me double, triple, fourtuple check everything like all the time. Right, of course. And he never told you he'd gotten in here? No, but look how busy he must have been. There's never any foam here, and Swansea has known the whole damn time. Just taking a load off before the sun finally sets on this party, huh? That boozed up bastard has been biding his time until he can save himself. Would getting in the pod really mean you'd get rescued? 20 years more of a chance to get found. I'd take those odds over a current situation. Not like this, though. Not by lying through my teeth while waiting for everyone else to die. No, man, that just can't be right. I'm sure there's a reason. We'll ask him about it when he wakes up. We'll deal with him after. Right now we have a job to finish. The vent looks like it's still in one piece. But do you not see the exposed wires sparking? Whoa, check out those sparks. I'd hate to imagine how gnarly it looks on the inside. Could be somewhat collapsed in places. You could make it through. We need to try it. Swansea said it's not safe. I know he forgot to tell us about the pod, but he knows like everything about this kind of stuff. Maybe we should just wait for him to wake back up. You said you could handle it. Swansea taught you well, right? Time to prove it. He'll be impressed when he wakes up. Proud. He'll understand why we had to do this, then he can inspire himself. You think so? Daisuke. Everyone's counting on you. Captain's orders. Oh, this guy sucks. Yeah, I got this. Okay, here we go. Daisuke? I wonder what happened. Anya? What did you do? One day before the crash. Am I Curly or am I Jimmy? I can't check my toes. Find the gun. What? Huh? Am I Anya? Find the gun. Find the gun? Why is there a gun? I mean, it's still broken. She couldn't have hit it there. So I'm not Anya. Of course, Anya would never do that. Uh, so it's assuming someone's assuming that Anya hit a gun somewhere. And it might be Curly because of the white text. Hello, Mr. Gunn. I'm supposed to just... Giddy up, Galaxy. What the... it's weird UI thing. Find the gun.
Polly says, I love working on Tulpar. It means I have a lot of friends. It also means I have responsibilities. Always remember to log your hours. Yay!
I don't see the dead pixel there, but that makes me think might be more of something Anya feels. You know, I already checked here. I already checked that. Perhaps the dead pixel she's referring to is sort of like, it's like if I had a dead pixel on my monitor right here, you know, it doesn't, if I'm like, oh, you know, bigger picture, whatever, it doesn't ruin the bigger picture, but it's always there. So it could be her referring to this sort of dead pixel that happened in her life, some sort of tragic event or traumatic past or something. And even though she's trying to move on from it and she's trying to just look at the bigger picture, she can't ignore it. That dead pixel is always there, you know? And since the dead pixel is always there, you're always subconsciously seeing it because you know about it. And since you know about it, you can't get it out of your head. Anya? For fuck's sake. Where is it? Us being let go isn't a reason to hurt yourself. Anya. As our nurse, you never got psych evals. I should have thought of that. You could have come to me if you were feeling stressed. What would you have done? Anything. Anything. You, the crew, are all my responsibility. I told you so over and over, yeah? I'm not going to hurt myself. You know the gun is in a safety case I can't open. But I hid the case itself. Tell me where it is. None of this has to be on our performance log. We'll figure it out together. I'm pregnant. Wait. 148. That'd be like almost like 4.5 months. She would definitely have signs. You're... what? Who would you... Captain. I told you. Listen to me. We can fix this. I've known him for a long time. I'll talk to him. I know you'd never give me the gun to protect myself. Jimmy. It's definitely Jimmy. I don't see Swansea doing this in Daisuke. I still am confused. Swansea said Daisuke was like, or, you know, thinking with his wiener. But I've not seen really anything to back that up. Besides, he was worried about Anya when she was locked in the infirmary. But like Jimmy, whenever Anya approaches Jimmy, sorry, other way around. Whenever Jimmy approaches Anya, she kind of freaks out. Like she's gotten startled more than once. So I definitely feel like it's Jimmy, personally. And obviously it's not Curly because they're talking about it and she's referenced that she's talked about it in the past before. I know you'd never give me the gun to protect myself, so the least I can do is make sure he never gets it either. I mean, that's fair. A reading printed from the navigation computer. Detected abnormal asteroid trajectories along the route. Course corrections might be required during transit. Actually, if Jimmy was doing his job as co-pilot, he should have been in the pilot's quarters when the asteroid thing was going on. So he actually wasn't doing his job either, and he not allowed, but Curly had a mental break of some sort from all the stress, and then Jimmy not being in the room to do his job further made it easier for Curly to go further into the mental break when Jimmy knew that he was having this sort of mental problem and like mental break and all this stress. But I guess he was mad about him, like, going on to bigger, better things. But yeah, definitely the crash could be not pinned to Jimmy, but if he had done his job, then it would have been fine. I also do not like that the nylon rope is in there. We didn't hear any bang, so I don't think she shot herself. But I feel like maybe the rope was used. But I feel like when I was looking in the corner, she was like slumped over, like with a hand on the floor and like on her knees. The bleeding won't stop. Just try to stay still, Daisuke. I need a second to think. We can fix this. Hey, kid, you hear me? Daisuke. Hey, stop. Don't move. It's alright, Daisuke. Calm down. This line of work, you could never have become like miserable old Swansea. What a tragedy. Decades of hauling ass for Pony Express. Mighty big bruiser with all his shiny tools. This is where it got me. The good life, huh? I thought you were dumber than a can of paint. Always just chewing my ear off about nothing. Useless way of goddamn sunshine. Not an A student, career workhorse, or force of ambition. Just a damn good kid trying his best. Could have taught an old fool like me a lot. Close your eyes, Daisuke. Yeah, nah. Sound cut off there. Oof. And the blood. Also, Jimmy did nothing to stop that. I get he has an axe, but like... oh. In the face, man? He could have like... I don't know. I feel like there's a better place to aim. You monster. I could have fixed him, Swansea. I have to do everything myself. Why can't any of you just give me some time to fucking think? How do you still not understand? It's over. End of the fucking line. You won't suffer one more second because of your delusions. Unbelievable. Stop pretending. I know all about your plan, Swansea. I went to utility. I saw what you've been hiding down there. Sneaking around with that axe, telling Anya who knows what. Not this. You're making sure you're the one who gets inside that cryopod. Ha! I sure did talk to Anya. But it was her telling me all sorts of things instead, wasn't it? Jimmy's like, oh. There's no reason to lie at this point. It's literally just them, right? Because I feel like Curly's dead. Anya, no confirmation, but she feels pretty dead. Daisuke looks pretty dead too. Shouldn't a captain go down with his ship? Not that it matters anymore. I ain't got no place to be. I got everything I could ever want right here on this ship. So go ahead and get in that pod. If you ever get found, you can tell them whatever fucking story you like. You've earned it. Get the gun? Damn. Yeah. Well, he's not suffering anymore, at least. It's a very, very, very small silver lining. He's mocking us? That's pretty funny. Also, I just realized all the, like, object text is white, so it doesn't really tell me if I was Curly or Jimmy in the previous segment. If I was a gun, where would I be? That's a lot of mouthwash. We're all dying for mouthwash. I feel like the gun would probably be in the cockpit because that's where Anya was last time. Either that or somehow in utility, but I'm not sure. That rope is still there. That's right. So Anya didn't use the rope, I guess, in hindsight. Where could it be? Would it be in the infirmary? I have no idea, actually. I feel like it's probably not in utility. I feel like it's probably not over there, you know. Up the stairs. I hate this part. I cannot see. There we go. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. There's a gun. I assume Curly is dead. I sure. Curly is alive. It looks like he's breathing. Hopefully she didn't suffer too much. Two people basically died in medical. Hello. I don't know where I would have gotten a code, to be honest. Doesn't look like anything's popping up when I scan it. Can't quite ask Curly now, can I? I found the gun. I don't know how to get the gun. I can't look at his blood anymore. Yeah. It's fair. You should be feeling an immense amount of guilt about that. What is the code for the gun? I wonder to myself. It's a 3-digit code. So it has to be somewhere. But where could it be? Oh, wait. Is it this utility closet here? Oh yeah, because that's a okay. 739. That makes sense. I was wondering. I guess I should have clocked that from before. 739. Because I was in like the intro sequence. We saw that like before the crash, and then I guess I just haven't really paid attention to it if it's been there. In other cases, but yeah. I guess that makes sense. And that makes sense why Anya was so worried about Jimmy getting it, because as the co-pilot, he would be in close proximity to it a lot of times. 937 793. Don't worry, gamers. I'll get it. 9. No. I'll brute force 739. I'm a gamer. Puzzle god. First try. Ooh. Protection kit. Ammo. Pony Express has their own ammo. Take gun. Oh man. Dice guy. Pony Express personal protection weapon issued to captains in case of unrest amongst the crew. I can't look at the ammo. It's an interesting revolver. Well, I have no reason to hurt you. Jimmy! Jesus. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Jimmy! I need to go to the cockpit. Okay. I hope I'm Curly. If I'm on your side, or side, and if I'm Jimmy, yeah. I told them, Anya, you should have waited for me. What did he say? Nothing that makes any difference. Did he seem angry? Ready to go. He just walked away. Curly, I don't want him in here anymore. Hold on. Fuck. Just wait. I need to find him. Everything's going to be okay. I don't know, man. It's a stretch. I don't know how much Jimmy is a friend of yours, but like, I feel like I cannot think of a friend where if they did something that awful, even to a complete stranger, I would still try to be friends with them, or even try to make things up, so to speak. And I feel like that was her dead pixel, was what Jimmy did, and she just couldn't get it out of her mind. She wanted to, well, getting rid of the dead pixel, she just turned off the monitor. She just turned it all off so that you can't see the dead pixel anymore. Jim, I can fix this. What do you think will happen when we get back? We can figure all of this out. You and me. All I ever hear is how great of a leader you are. God, it's so annoying. But now, what do you think will happen now when we get back? We'll fix this together. Everything you and I worked for in our lives, accomplishments, changes, none of it will matter. You've gotten through difficult situations before. This time won't be any different. Work through it, one day at a time. It's not just me, is it? You were supposed to be the one who had everything under control. You said so yourself. The ship, this crew, everything that happened here. This was your responsibility, Captain. That is what you'll be hearing for the rest of your life. Take responsibility. Or this can all be remembered as a tragedy, despite what must have been the best efforts of its acclaimed captain. The Tulpar crew was never found. No one survived to tell the tale. Oh, we get to see Curly. He looks kind of cool. Definitely got the blue eyes. I was expecting the captain's outfit to be a little more distinguished. I guess it is distinguished. You're standing at the top, beating cement. I get it now, right? Right. I thought he was about to spike the lens. Look straight into the camera. Yeah, this is like a bad dude and a guy in a not great headspace trying to take care of each other. Oh, so you just said take care of it? Hello? I can't even read it. Critical system failure. Jim, tell me you didn't. I should have. I didn't. What the fuck did you do? It's Jim. Yeah. So I'm still curling. Crash imminent. Oh, so it was Jim that steered us into the. Jim steered us into the asteroid because he didn't want to face the consequences of his own actions. And then when all the alarms were going off, so we were playing as Jim in the beginning, and he was cycling, you know, going crazy because he realized, you know, everything, like his career was going away. You know, he made a really bad decision and should definitely have a lot of regret about that. But then he just took matters into his own hands, so to speak. And we were playing as him in the beginning, where we were winding around that hallway with all the promotional posters and stuff like that, which makes sense. The promotional posters, you know, they say, you know, keep going, right? Have each other's backs. But then Pony Express is the one that's, you know, going under, I assume, like the business is going out of business, so to speak. So then Curly tried to fix it. He got into the cockpit, but too late. So he got turned into Curly, as we see now. And whenever we enter the room as Jimmy, Curly just can't take his eyes off of us. I can't speak to what he's thinking, but I can only imagine he's not very happy with us. Is Anya's body? Anya's not here. 1 hour before judgment also is what it said. Daisuke is also gone. What did it say? Empty. So of course Curly's been like staring straight at us the whole time. We were the one that did this to him. We were the one that basically forced the Tulpar something. What is it? Tulpar? I think so. Into. I was not expecting that. Jesus. Anya. Swansea. Daisuke. Woohoo. Happy birthday, Captain. This rocks. Shot him right in the head. And the eye, it looks like. Here. The Captain Jimbo. Yeah, Jimmy just couldn't stand the fact that Curly was more respected and doing better at his job. I feel like even the little thing is the communal birthday party, it got to him in a way. Everyone chose for Curly to have the communal birthday, even though it wasn't really his birthday. But like, it's just like enough to add on to the pile, you know. The whole straw that broke the camel's back. It might not have been that straw, but it added to it. Come on, you have to give a speech. Go on, have at it. You better make it good. Hell yeah. Our captain, Captain Jimmy. Yeah, in his mind, he keeps calling himself like Captain Jimmy, and he just wants to hear them say it. Get the job done. This thing is thick. Ah, why? Yeah, he's basically just like lost it. A lot of people struggled to put food on their plates, but that wasn't enough, right, Captain? Curly's still alive during all of this. The lowest rung of your ladder is our highest, until it was all swept from under your feet. Life isn't even worth living at the same level as us. But I forgive you. All of us do. I won't give up on you, even like this. I believe in you. And then it switches to what's actually happening. Everyone's slumped over. He's the only one wearing a hat, and he's just kind of lost it. Curly's still alive somehow. We're gonna make it through this. Sometimes we thrive, travel the endless reaches of space, but other times we just have to accept days like these. And then in Jimmy's, that's a really good way to do it. Every time we're out of Jimmy's perspective, we see what's actually happening. But I should have paid attention to where Curly was looking, because it's possible that Curly is actually not looking at Jimmy all the time, but just in Jimmy's perspective, he can always feel Curly's eye boring into him because he knows what he did, you know, but Curly isn't able to say anything to the rest of the crew. And so the crew is all confused, like, why did he do this? You know, we should have seen this coming. And Curly obviously did have problems, but obviously it wasn't enough to thrust his own crew into danger. He still wanted to make it to the end of this trip. But yeah, if they go out of Jimmy's perspective again, I'll be sure to pay attention to if Curly is looking at him or not. I mean, he's probably looking at him now, to be honest. But in any other case, I don't think we've ever seen Curly outside of Jimmy's perspective, just because they're the only two characters that we played as. Let's eat. Let's survive. Daisuke looks like a House of the Dead zombie right now. Take responsibility. What exactly do you mean by this? Into the infirmary. Okay. This. I see. Take responsibility, which is crazy because that'll mean that basically 1, 2, 3 people. I guess no, like 3 people died or died of wounds from the medical room. All right, take responsibility. Yeah, the light at the end of the tunnel. What's going on here? Got a little ladder. That's a weird shift. Interesting perspective shift there. The cryo. Some beans. Now, I'm curious if Jimmy is gonna take the cryopod, or if he's just gonna basically let it run its course. Danger, hands off, idiots. That's fine. Did I drop from? No, I don't know how I got here. There's that flower again. We saw that on the grave. I'm not exactly sure who it's referencing. It could be anyone who died, basically. First thought that comes to mind, though, is Daisuke, perhaps? No turning back now. Actually, no, it could be Anya. It's probably Anya. Ooh. If I back up, huh? What is it saying? Take responsibility. Oh, it's like a face. Whose face is that? I can't tell. So maybe I do just need to moonwalk away from this. I feel like this is kind of a representation of how Jimmy never truly took responsibility for anything that he did. He just kind of like backs away, finds loopholes, and just backs away from responsibility, you know? He tries to mentally use mental gymnastics to never find blame in himself and instead push it onto everyone else. And it's funny too, because his job is theoretically, in a perfect world, the least important, the co-pilot, you know? He's there to just kind of help the pilot, but the pilot can handle the main task. However, even doing the bare minimum would have been better than what he did. Obviously, he crashed the ship. Like, that's pretty awful. But even in the previous way, I was thinking, where I was under the belief that Curly did it. Jimmy wasn't there either, you know? Like, he wasn't doing his job. But instead, with what we know now, I wonder if you could miss that hole. I feel like I could have moved there. Oh, hello. Oh. Eh. Oh. What? Yeah, like, literally Jimmy doing the bare minimum, doing nothing would have been better. Because he, in the end, caused all of this. This is the infirmary. It's a little spooky, I'm not gonna lie. But he, in the end, caused all of this. You know, he caused the crash. For his own selfish reasons. I wonder if we're gonna see blood in here, because theoretically this is what Daisuke went through. He got cooked, electrocuted, and I don't remember what the last one is, but you know, fatally wounded. I like left. I'm going left. Is that flower again? I wonder what kind of flower it is. It might be representing something. You know, that's nothing. I don't worry about it too much. Oh. Maybe we can talk this out, you know? You want to talk? Yeah, I wouldn't want to talk either. Oh, we're in the utility. Imagine. So somehow, I guess, I don't know if this is what actually happened, but I managed to get Swansea tied up at some point. Well, make it lore accurate. Oh. Oh. I wonder what this could be representing. I don't want to aim at that. I kind of hate that. This is where Daisuke is, Is there actually something around here? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Maybe I should have taken the shot earlier. Especially with how long it takes to fart. Whew. I can only walk around. Beloved friend. Oi, I keep forgetting to hold it. Oh, that wasn't it. White. He shot him 3 times. I have something to say. So shut the fuck up and listen. I spent 13 years half cut up to my eyeballs. Drunk, to put it mildly. Then suddenly I saw it. A streetlight shining in my face. 500 gigawatts of the power of God. A vision of my bloated body found in some ditch. Scared me straight. So I got a collar shirt, mortgage, and a credit card. All the things that make a good man. I hoped I could raise my children to be better than their old man. I wanted to believe I was never one setback away from my worst self. But the truth is, discipline, drive, routine, the endless fucking desperation to get shit done, a loving wife, great kids, sobriety. I'm telling you, accomplishments I'd been chasing all my life. Never felt as good as I expected when I crossed the finish line. So now that we're at the end, taking inventory, those nights spinning out of my head, sinking into the sofa, broken glass in my palms, bleeding dry, the funniest thing ever. Old dogs laughing and snarling on a waterbed floor, mocking the moon for daring to show its face. All nausea and wreckage, and vomit, and ugly cruelty. The only problem in the world is, The only problem in the world, an empty bottle. Those were the best days of my life. Yeah, those were the best days of my life. I got nothing to hide. Ready to face the music. I can see myself for what I am. But you, a cowardly, selfish motherfucker, and you can't even see it. I should have been able to protect the kid. If I could have done one thing right, I wish it had been to give him one small chance of off this goddamn rock. Swansea, I'm gonna fix everything. We're going to make it. Fuck you. Yeah. Definitely Swansea. Oh my. Swansea spiraled out of control there, and he kind of gave in to just his desperation and despair. But like once Daisuke got hurt, he kind of woke up, so to speak. But it was too late, unfortunately. It was a different layout. It's like the beginning. Now that we know that Jimmy was the one that steered the ship, we also know this is not unusual. I guess it's unusual, but it's like he's done this before, where we've seen him kind of spiraling mentally. He feels like he's the captain. He can fix it. That's what he keeps telling himself. Oh yeah. But I guess in a way, like this is a great example. Him being the captain, him doing what he did, the whole time he could feel nothing but Curly's eyeball staring into his soul. He could feel Curly judging him like at every turn. And that's why he kept trying to convince himself like he can fix this. Alright, we did. We got lost there. There's a face there. But yeah, Jimmy just kind of messed everything up, and then I mean, I guess in a way he's in denial. Not in a way, he's definitely in denial. But I thought it was interesting, you know, towards the beginning, how Curly was always looking at him. But I guess it totally makes sense now. Curly doesn't have an eye there. Weird.
Tis old Mother Goose's birthday. We're giving her a party. A party, a party, a party for Mother Goose.
It's not where I thought the song was going.
The baker man, he served the cake. It was a sight to see.
Huh? What? Huh? What? I can't back out of this. What? I guess feast. Love that. It's crazy that like the birthday party, something so insignificant in terms of its like symbolism. Just everyone liked Curly, so they thought they should give him a party. Swansea got the last one. Daisuke will maybe get the next one. But Jimmy took that as such an insult. He couldn't. Not like that was the whole thing, but he felt like it was an insult to him. So what leg am I taking, bro? He's got no legs. Turn these. I can open that. No shot. Awful. So there's 4. 1, 2, 3. That moves that one. So that should... honestly can't tell with that one. Sorry, Carly. I don't know what this could mean. So I feel like that slopes down into that, which goes... I don't know. Someday he'll thank me. Oh. Awful. Okay, can I move that one? Okay, so I can move that one. So that means it'll go down and then around. Maybe I'm only using the left 3. Weird. I can't move this one. I got stuck up there. Maybe I need to move it. No. Okay. I was thinking maybe I could move it while he was eating. Digesting. But I feel like that's not gonna go properly. You know? Sorry about this, Carly. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So I have to move this. I guess maybe it goes up and around and then down. Let's find out. Oh. I guess that's not what I was expecting, but sure. Still just always looking at me, which... is fair. You want to talk, Curly? What are you thinking about? I'm not gonna mess with you anymore. Is that Curly? It looks like him. It's kind of hard to tell though. It could be Jimmy. Oh. I was like, I'm waiting. Playing Resident Evil? It's definitely Jimmy. Maybe a physical manifestation of the pain Curly's in all the time. I want to go home. We are home. Why don't you finish what you started? Don't worry, if anyone finds us, I'll still be playing the villain. You'll be the better man in the end, like you wanted. I could have stopped it. I'm taking responsibility. No, we can both be heroes. We're a team. Just you and me, like we used to be. What happened was an accident. We were trapped. I made a mistake, alright? I'm sorry. I'm so fucking sorry, Curly. He's still kind of deluding himself in the end, I feel like. He's saying we can both be the heroes, but like with the actions that he took, take responsibility. I feel like there's almost no way to make up for what he did. What the... I got nothing. What is this that I'm looking at? Oh, hey, an iPad. Pace ultrasound? Oh, no. Those look like ribs. Not exactly sure what I should be doing here. No, it doesn't do anything there. So clearly, something to do with this. Hello? Anyone in there? Oh. There. It's got a little tail. It's like a little dog. Yeah. I can hear it. Hello, sunshine. Welcome to the world. Jesus. That's a lot of... I think that's eyeballs. All clean. I hope this hurts. Really gets rid of that bad taste in your mouth, huh? Through wreckage. Through silence. Wash it away. All day, fire fresh. Yeah, I mean, in the end, literally, Jimmy was the cause of all 4 of his crew members' deaths. Yeah. Got me a little bit. Both indirectly and directly. Jesus Christ. Okay. Now I'm gonna go and hazard a wild guess. Probably not what I was supposed to do. The other one was don't move. This one I'm not so sure. Should I use this? There's a lot of turns and stuff. Okay, so it can only go in like a straight line, basically. From what I'm assuming. I'm great at that. I'm great at assuming. Yeah, alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. Put a cork in it. Just need to keep my head on a swivel. I don't know where I'm heading to, though. Uh-oh. I'm fine. Huh? Oh. Do I have my light? I don't. Oh, my UV. Is that Swansea? Oh, it's everyone. That's okay. Oh, you put a little siren. It's cute. A little too late to be thinking about your crew members, huh? Actually, his own is there too. There's Anya. It's very covered though. Is there one where Anya's not covered? I mean, Curly's not on here too, but like Anya is straight up covered. That goes to show how little he thought of her. Even in the end here, where he's kind of reflecting on himself, albeit way too late. Even now, he still thinks of Anya so little that she's covered up. Like, he can't look at her face. He can't bring himself to look at her face. All he can see is Daisuke and Swanson. I haven't seen any Curly either. But Anya is there, but just covered up, which is maybe even worse than Curly not being there. Alright, what do we got? Oh, hello. Mountain of mouthwash. 2. It was you all along. Okay. Hey, boss. It's me. Not very nice. Yeah, definitely Jimmy is not. Pony Express is dead. And so are you. Sorry. Shut up. Curly tried his best. I did too, but he's the better man. I see that now. We can both still make it. I'll take care of him. I'm taking responsibility. Curly. Captain. I'm so sorry. Yes. Yes, I do. I fucked up. But I can still make this right. Our worst moments don't make us. Him? Is the moon gonna turn into Curly's eye? Oh. I thought that would have been cool. Because he's just always looking. 0 hours before judgment. Although we are in Jimmy's point of view, and now he's not seeing them as alive. Although it kind of was like that when he first went to sat down. I have a feeling of what judgment might be, but I'm not quite sure. Jimmy might go home. I honestly am not sure if Jimmy's gonna use the cryostasis or not. I could see either way. The thing is, with Jimmy's track record, I feel like he's definitely going to use the cryostasis because he says he's sorry. He says we can both still make it. He says, you know, all this stuff, but he's still not fully taking responsibility. Okay. Now, if he puts Curly in here, I feel like that'll be interesting. Yeah, okay. It's okay, Curly. You're going to be okay. You always had my back. I ended up hurting you even though I was trying to save us. But now you'll survive. It's like you said. Together we can fix anything. I'm just proud I got to be your friend and co-pilot, Captain. No one can hurt you now. We fix it. I fix it. Yeah, he's still not better. He's doing this for himself, basically. Because I'm pretty sure he has too much guilt at this point to where he feels that he can't go back out into society and really live a normal life. So he's had his, you know, episode, and he's had his try of being the big man in charge. He realized he wasn't built for that. He messed up, even though he won't admit it. And now he's like, in the end, you know, I sacrificed myself to let you live. I fixed it. I did it. You know, I'm a good captain. I'm a good friend. I got no legs. Yeah, see. Like, oh man, if he didn't turn on the cryostasis, that's gonna be hilarious. Oh. No, okay, we're good. We're good. Let's go. 20 years. But like even in the end, his way of taking responsibility was to kind of not face it, you know? He felt bad after the fact, after he ruined everything, but he made sure he was able to go out in a way that he felt good about himself. Not completely. I'm sure he was still very he felt very guilty, but you know. I'm surprised I didn't find any of the other ID cards. I only found Anya's, which it makes sense why hers was there, because it was where the gun was. So that's why her ID card was there, because she'd been there and she took something from there. The neighbor dog, Jackson. Let's go, Jackson. Yeah, that was good. That was a really enjoyable experience. Very interesting. I thought it was gonna be more scary. Like it definitely had like, you know, the dark themes and all that. But from the way I don't know, something led me to believe that follow us. Something led me to believe that it was more like horror based than it was like kind of the, let's see. I see that opens their socials. Cool. What else have they done? How Fish is made. They only have 2 so far. Their other game was in 2022. So yeah, I'd say great job with the mouthwashing. There we go. Yep. All right, so interesting thing, when I booted back up the game, I noticed it seems like Curly's eye is closed when you're zooming out, and you can kind of see, like, you can't see the white of his eyes, even though you can see like the little bump there, which further solidifies that in Jimmy's mind, Curly, he feels really guilty about Curly, and he feels that Curly is always staring daggers into him, you know, obviously for doing that to him. But it kind of just plays more on the guilt that Jimmy feels after his impulsive actions. And I feel that's a lot of what Jimmy is that he seems like extremely impulsive, and kind of, even towards the end, never really learns. Even him shooting himself is impulsive in a way, because he doesn't really seem to deliberate on it that much, at least from the player's perspective. He's kind of just still going through like reacting and trying to almost run away from the responsibility of what he actually did. And so that's just an interesting little thing where Curly's eyes are closed because he's sleeping, but whenever Jimmy is ever anywhere near him, I don't even think we ever see Curly with his eyes closed from Jimmy's perspective. So it just goes to show it's like the evil eye for Jimmy. But overall, it was a very, very good game. I liked the tense parts were very tense. That horse was weird. The crew dynamic was, you could feel the tension. I could grab it. And not everything was straight up in your face. You definitely have to have some like level of awareness in order to really see what's going on, especially since we switch from Curly and Jimmy as the perspective that we were looking through. And as we saw with the birthday scene with Jimmy and lying Curly on the table, their perspectives are warped. Curly might be the closest to the truth that we have, but I'm not sure it is the truth. But for Jimmy, it's definitely like a matter of I would not trust the way Jimmy sees people, because Daisuke was very much like a yes man, which could be true, but Jimmy's perspective brings it like to an exaggerated level. Swansea was just like a very rough and old man who turned into an alcoholic, which I'm sure did happen to a degree, but again, like through Jimmy's perspective, that's all we can see, because Curly isn't able-bodied at this point, especially with Anya. Like, I feel like Anya is the biggest difference. With Jimmy's perspective, he insults Anya a lot, and he feels like he has to do everything But I feel like almost on a flip side, Anya's kind of distracting him with menial tasks because he can't really do anything else. But even the little we see, we don't get to see Anya much as Curly, but even the little we see, we can see that she's proactive. There was this awful event that happened to her where Jimmy takes advantage of her in the dormitory. But like just the fact that she kept Curly alive, she cared about him as like human to human, you know, she didn't want to let him die. But also the willingness to grab the gun and hide it away. I feel like that action of grabbing the gun and hiding it away and telling Curly like, no, I won't tell you, that is not the same Anya we saw from Jimmy's perspective. I feel like Jimmy's Anya perspective would not have done that, and it would have been, you know, like very like, ooh, you know, timid and all that. Which makes sense why she would be sort of scared around him to a degree, because like obviously he would scare her. I mean, he'd scare me. But yeah. It's definitely a lot of Jimmy's fault, but Curly's not exactly in the best spot here. He's mentally feels like he's at a wall with his career, and he feels like he wants a way out, and he gets a way out, but then he's being blamed, and I'm sure that's not great for him. And like I was really surprised of how that Curly knew what happened to Anya because of Jimmy, and I was surprised at how he kind of took it. Like it seemed like he already was told about it from the way Anya mentioned it, like that thing from that we talked about, and it felt like I don't know if they have a brig, you know, to lock someone up in this 5-man crew, but if you could lock someone up, it would probably be the co-pilot. It felt like he was trying to be too perfect, and he ended up, in being too perfect, he was too soft on Jimmy, and then it allowed Jimmy to kind of spiral, because Curly kept saying it would be okay and that he can fix it, but Jimmy rightfully, after what he did, was like, no, you can't fix this, and Jimmy took it into his own hands. So yeah, that's what I think about Mouthwashing. Very good. I hope to see more from this studio or these developers. Very good stuff, and I've very much enjoyed it. Y'all have a good one out there, and don't drink mouthwash. It's not good for you, as you can probably guess.